Christina Basile at Manchester Library with We Are One Productions. We are here today to show the community what services our Ocean County Manchester Branch Library has to offer our community and the town. With me now is Michael, the librarian here at the Manchester Branch, but before I talk to Michael, I would like to thank Gwen Leroux for having us here. She is the interim branch manager, for having us here at the library so we can show the community what Manchester Library has to offer. Without further ado, I'm going to talk to Mike and we're going to find out what services the Manchester Branch has to offer our wonderful community here at Manchester. So Mike, tell me a little bit about yourself and what you do here at the library.
Okay, thank you for the introduction. Once again, my name is Mike Mahoney. I'm a librarian here at the branch. I've been in the system about 15 years. I love coming to work every day to serve the community. Our Manchester hours are, since we're a larger branch, we're open Monday through Thursday, 9 to 9, Friday, Saturday, 9 to 5. We have 4 public computers for use. We have a scanner, which is free to use. We have an outgoing fax machine. We have a charging station that people can use to charge their cell phone or tablet. We have a laptop kiosk that has 6 Dell laptops and 6 Mac laptops that patrons can use within the branch. We have all genres of books, fiction, nonfiction. We have ebooks, audiobooks, music CDs, about 70 magazines here on property that people can check out or read within the branch. We also have Barron's Magazine, which is a weekly financial newspaper. We have other newspapers people can read. They have the Asbury Park Press, the Star Ledger, New York Times, Wall Street Journal. And yeah, we offer a lot.
Wow, that is a lot of stuff you have here at the library. People can come in here all hours, sit, relax, and read,
Yes.
drink coffee.
Absolutely.
Is coffee allowed?
Actually, coffee is not allowed, unfortunately.
Okay, then.
I wish it was, but it's not.
And you have meeting rooms in groups too, right?
Yes, we do have a meeting room. Fits about 90 people, so if your not-for-profit organization wants to have a meeting, or we have a lot of programming that goes on in the meeting room. We also have artwork that is exhibited once a month. Kids do their artwork. We have different groups such as Leisure Village West, people that want to display their artwork. We have monthly groups that meet here all the time too, like the Knitters Group, the Writers Group. We have a book discussion group that meets here. And our Friends Book Sale, which is ongoing. We have tons of great CDs, books on tape, books for sale for a good price.
So people can come in here anytime and buy a book?
Absolutely, yep.
Or a CD or a tape,
Yep.
or whatever you're offering?
That's correct.
Awesome. So what technology help is provided here at the Manchester Branch?
That's a good question. As I mentioned earlier, we do have 4 public computers, so our staff is very professional and helpful in helping people navigate certain websites. We also help with, let's say people come in with a cell phone or a tablet, they want to use our ebooks or audiobooks. We do have 3 different library apps that people use, Libby, Hoopla, Canopy. So we will help our patrons download stuff to get you started. And this is all free.
What is Libby and Hoopla?
Okay, good question. Libby is owned by the company called Overdrive. So they offer ebooks, audiobooks, and lately, magazines. And it's completely free. You don't have to worry about any overdue fines. It returns for you early. You don't have to worry about returning it on time. And we also have audiobooks on there as well that people could listen to in their car. And Hoopla is a little bit more. We also have magazines, also ebooks, audiobooks, and it offers movies and some television shows. And then Canopy is another one that's strictly just movies. And you'll find some good stuff on there.
So if I wanted to take out a book, a digital book, what app would I need? The Hoopla or the Canopy?
Either or.
Okay.
Yeah, so most people, I think Libby is more the bread and butter. That's the main one that we have. And then Hoopla also has a lot of stuff. So those are the main 2, and Canopy is just strictly movies.
Okay, wow. I never realized that Manchester branch offered so much to our community. So does the library offer any other kind of programming on site, like for teens, toddlers, adults?
Absolutely. We have free programs for every age, music, dramatic enactments, excuse me. We had we had a living history performance of Martha Washington just here. It was a good turnout. We'll also offer technology classes like Social Media 101, Uber or Lyft, which one to use, how to use it. Children's does a lot of great programs for like Build It, Drop-In Craft, toddler time, playtime. One thing I forgot to mention earlier, Christina, was Children's has a lot of great materials for easy readers, juvenile fiction, nonfiction, and they have these things called box books, where you can open up the book, it has a little recorder in it, you press it, and it reads along with you.
Oh, wow. That's a real great way to teach children how to read.
Yes,
They
it
see
is.
the word and hear the word. Awesome. Do you bring in any therapy dogs or anything like that for different sessions?
Yes, that's a good question. Actually, there was a therapy dog here last night for the kids to read to the dogs.
The kids get to read to the
Yes,
dogs.
and that is held in our meeting room.
And any other adult programs, maybe for seniors? Taxes,
We do offer tax help, not at this branch, but the library, some of the branches like Toms River and Jackson do offer tax help. We have a lot of good partnerships with like Horizon Blue Cross Blue Shield. Well, they will, I just had a program this past Monday called Short to Age Well. So a representative from the Ocean County Health Department was here talking about what to do with your medication, old medication you want to dispose of, and other useful tips.
okay. And can the village residents volunteer here at the library?
Absolutely, we love volunteers. Some of the opportunities available for village residents are, adopt a shelf, which means a volunteer will take over a section of a shelf, maybe the nonfiction section, 600 section, which is the cooking section, to make sure everything is in order, keep it clean. We also have something called Disc Defenders. They help clean our DVDs and audiobook discs. And one of our main volunteer opportunities is the Friends of the Manchester branch. They do a wonderful job fundraising, part of the book sales, part of their ongoing fundraising efforts, and they do a lot for us, and their money that they raise helps to benefit the library with some of the great programs that we have.
That is so awesome. The library offers so much here and the people from our village and the community can come here and just enjoy. So does the Manchester branch have any partnerships with Ocean County organizations or any state services?
Yes, we collaborate with county and state and other credible organizations such as the Ocean County Health Department. They were just here this past Monday. A couple times a year, maybe more than that, they'll come and do flu clinics or COVID vaccine clinics. The Board of Elections actually comes here as well, generally twice a year for early voting. And then another good thing we have going on is once a month we have the partnership with the Alzheimer's Association of Greater New Jersey to host early stage memory cafes for those people experiencing memory loss. And also Horizon Blue Cross Blue Shield does a lot of programs here as well.
Wow, and we certainly have a lot of seniors living around here,
Yes.
so that is a great service.
Yes,
that is great. I am so shocked at how much the library has to offer. I never thought that the library had to offer so much here in our community. Does Manchester Library provide any other types of outreach?
Yes, we are very prevalent in going out to do an outreach, such as Leisure Village West, of course, Leisure Knoll, River Point, other places. We'll do classes on mobile phone safety, Social Media 101, how to use some of our language databases. Also, there's a lot of people don't know we also have some financial databases like Morningstar and Value Line, which you can access from home, and one of the librarians will come out and show the people how to use that. We also do arts and crafts and a lot of history talks. So I do personally do a talk on Manchester history. I do a talk on the forgotten presidents. So everything is completely free. We can come out and give your group a talk.
Do you have anything on animals or any people that can talk about animals?
Animals. Well, some of the children's department will have some programs. We'll have like I don't want to say like a petting zoo, but they will maybe have Jenkinsons come out and do a program, and of course read to the dogs.
Okay, I remember once you guys had the alpacas here.
Yes, the alpacas, they were here. That was a few years ago. Hopefully we can get them back in the future, but that is something that we do.
And tell me just a little more about your historical reenactments. That's so interesting. Where are they performed?
The historical reenactments are generally performed in our meeting room. They are library-sponsored programs. Sometimes the Friends of the Manchester Library will help us out with these. Martha Washington was this year giving a live talk, and I gave, Ulysses S. Grant was here, came in character. So when they do these presentations, they're talking in the first person, which is really neat.
Wow.
Really brings you back to the past.
Wow, that is so interesting.
It is.
I'm going to have to come to the next one.
Yes, please do.
Is there anything else you would like to highlight about the library here for the community to know about? Or did you cover pretty much everything?
I think we pretty much covered everything, but there's one important thing I forgot to mention that is very highly used, and I think our patrons will find it useful. We have wireless printing. So you can send whatever you're trying to send to the library's printer 24/7. It stays within our queue for 24 hours. You can do it from home, and you can come to the library to pick it up.
That is another great service.
And it's a very popular feature that we have.
Yes, and they can do it right from their home and
Absolutely.
just come and pick it up, and they don't even have to be here.
Nope.
But if they had a little trouble, you could help them.
Yes, our staff, we have our staff desk is always staffed by professional librarians and library assistants to offer any kind of help that our patrons might need, as well as the children's area.
I know, I'm a little technically challenged, so I can get all the help
We can help
I
everybody with
need.
that.
So thank you, Mike.
It was my pleasure. It was fun.
It was fun
Yeah.
and informative.
Yes, thank you.
So thank you.
Thank you for having me.
And thank you for letting us come in. Hi, this is Christina Basile, and this is part 2 at the Manchester Township Library. Again, I would like to thank Gwen LaRoe, the interim branch manager, and also We Are One Productions producer Ricardo Garcia for letting us do this production and giving us this awesome information about our community library here at Manchester. And now I am going to introduce Sherry Talercio.
Yes.
I said it right.
You did.
Okay.
Thank you.
She is Ocean County's Public Information Officer, and she has a ton of information to give us about the Ocean County Library. So, what can you tell me about yourself first before I answer any other questions? And how did you become a librarian or the public officer here for the Ocean County Public Library System?
Well, interestingly enough, the Manchester branch is actually where I would frequent with my then toddlers. They're now 17 and 16 years old. We would come here all the time and go to all the programming and the children's programming, and it was their favorite library to come to. After they became a little bit older, I actually got a part-time job at the Manchester branch in the circulation department, and this was probably about 10 years ago. One thing led to another. I went back to library school to get my master's degree in library and information science to become an official librarian with the Ocean County Library. And then a position opened up in our public relations department, and I applied. Been working there for a couple of years, and now I head up the department. I also head up the printing and graphics department. I'm now a librarian 4 in the Ocean County Library.
Absolutely awesome. And you went back to school, got your master's, and followed your dream. That is so exciting. So what can you tell me about Ocean County's library's mission?
Ocean County Library's mission is connecting people, building communities, and transforming lives. Our staff continually every day strives to make sure that we complete that mission in all of the communities in which we serve. We have 21 branches throughout the county, and when you are an Ocean County Library card holder, you can use your card at any one of those branches. You can also return books at any one of those branch locations. So we really try to make it as convenient as possible for our county members that have a library card to obtain the materials that they need and to be able to return the materials that they need.
Speaking of which, can you tell me about your collection, both in books and digital?
We offer millions of copies between our print books, our digital books, magazines, DVDs, nonfiction DVDs, you name it, we have it. There's no reason to go to Amazon. We have everything you could possibly need, and it's free with your library card.
Speaking of free, I understand there's no fines with the Ocean County Library. Is this true?
Yes, it is. You are completely correct. Not too long ago, we decided to go fine-free. There's no charge. So in other words, if you were to bring a book back a couple days late, we're not going to charge you fees for that anymore. We do, however, if you lose a book, we are going to have to charge you for that book. But if you find it and you bring it back, that goes away as well. We really try to make it as easy as possible for all members of our community to be able to take advantage of all that Ocean County Library has to offer. And the fines were really a roadblock for some. So we feel as in serving our community and going forward, it was the right thing to do.
That's really nice.
Yep.
Because you know what? People do forget we are human. You can lose a book.
Yeah, it happens.
So Sherry, how long can items be checked out for?
Most of the materials in our branches, including print books, audio books, nonfiction DVDs, and music CDs, can be checked out for 21 days. If there are no requests for the item, it will automatically renew on your card 2 times. The DVD loan period changed from 3 days to 7 days. We increased that because we know that people need sometimes more than 3 days in order to watch feature films, especially if they take out more than one. The number of items that you can check out on one card was recently increased from 30 to 60 items. So we keep improving as time goes by, and we work with the changes that are going on in the world and the community to better serve Ocean County Library card holders.
60 items at one time.
It's a lot.
Well, you guys have a lot to offer. DVDs, games, books, magazines, movies, everything. So, how many items circulate per year?
How many items circulate per year? We have, gosh, it's got to be over 4 million books circulate every year.
4 million.
Correct. And in addition, just a fun fact, we also answer over 2.5 million reference questions a year.
And what type of reference questions are you asked?
It could be anything from, can you help me find a long lost ancestor to what's the weather going to be like today? I mean, it's very random, different questions, you name it, and we've probably answered it.
Wow. And what different programs does the Ocean County Library offer everybody here in the community and throughout Ocean County?
We offer so many programs specialized, usually toward age groups. So we'll have a lot of children's programs. We have programs for teens, programs for adults, programs for adults with special challenges. We really try to cover everything in the community as much as possible. We also just recently, the grand opening isn't yet, but we recently opened a second sensory space. We have a sensory space in our Toms River location on the 2nd floor. It offers a calm, non-stimulating space for anybody with sensory needs. We just recently opened up another one of those in our Jackson branch. We also offer podcasts. We have a podcast platform. We have tons of things on our YouTube channel, crafting programs, readers advisory. We also offer virtual author talks. So if you don't really feel like leaving your home, but you want to enjoy a program, we have that virtual aspect as well.
Wow, that is so. All right, the next question I was going to ask, what are some of the unique services and cool services the library has to offer? Now, do you have a museum also?
We offer something called a museum pass. There's, I think, a little over 20 museums where you gain free access through our Museum Pass program. You would need to go online in order to sign up for that, or you can always call the local branch. You could call the Manchester branch, and a staff member would be happy to help you sign up for museum passes. And you get to go for free.
And these are museums around Ocean County?
Mainly Mostly in the area, yeah, pretty much around Ocean County.
What are some of the museums that you're affiliated with?
Let me think. They switch around every now and then. I don't remember the names of the museums. I apologize.
Okay, but that's okay. You can always call the Ocean County Library branch, and they can tell you what museums that the Museum Pass covers during that time, so that's not a big deal.
And they're actually listed on our website. All of the current museums that we do offer are listed on our Museum Pass program website. Sorry.
Speaking of which, I know that the Ocean County Library offers some homebound services also.
Yes, I actually was also fortunate to work in the Homebound Services Department prior to where I am now. And I cannot say enough good things about that department. We offer a books by mail system for anyone who's homebound and would rather have the books mailed to them. We are able to do that. Pretty soon, hopefully, we're going to have our homebound volunteers start up again, where somebody will come to your home and deliver books to you, and if you wish, have a little social visit as well. We feel that that's really important for the community members who may not be able to make it out of their homes physically. We also have a mobile library system that visits some of the local assisted living communities, and will bring them books and then bring other books back that are being returned. There's just so many things to offer at Ocean County Library that every day people ask about, and we try to put the information out there as best as possible. But if anyone were to ever have questions, our staff is very well equipped to answer anything that anybody may need.
So it's just a phone call away?
Yes, ma'am.
You just call the library and you ask for home services
And they can direct you to that department to get you all signed up. Yep.
Awesome, awesome. So I have one last question. I read in the Manchester Patch that Ocean County Library has been nominated or named a finalist for National Award honoring libraries for their services in the community. So I read this just yesterday on the Patch. So can you tell us a little bit about this award that you're nominated for?
We are so excited to be a finalist out of hundreds of applicants. Ocean County Library is one of 15 libraries nationwide that got chosen to be a finalist. We're one of only 2 New Jersey libraries in that list, and it is an absolute honor. People that are not in the library realm may not know just how big this award is, but just to give some perspective, I mean, this is like the Emmys of the library.
Wow.
When we win, not if, when we win this award, it is going to be, I mean, it's an absolute honor to even be a finalist, but when we win this award, we are going to be so, even that much more proud of Ocean County Library. We really do a good job in the communities. And it's such a nice, it's so nice to be recognized with these other prestigious institutions.
When will you find out you won?
I'm being told that by the end of May is when we're going to find out when we win. And we're really, really hoping that we get out there. So just for anybody watching, if you go to our website, you'll see on our web boxes that we have recognition there for this national medal, and we're looking for everybody's support now to help push us into the winner's spot by tagging us in their social media and calling out how much they love Ocean County Library.
That is so awesome. Well, thank you very much, Sherry. This was just a boatload of information.
Thank you for having me. I'm so happy to be here.
And once again, I would like to thank Gwen Leroux for having us here in the library. And We Are One, Richard Garcia, producer of We Are One Productions.